Okay, we'll turn it over to you, Coach. Go ahead.
Our defense stepped up. We went to the zone late in the game. We had trouble guarding them man-to-man because of the quickness of their guards, and we're bigger and they're quicker. So we made some adjustments defensively, and I thought that helped us just gain the lead and extend it in the last few minutes. We didn't play a perfect game. We shot 3 for 22 from the three-point line. We shot free throws very well, 26 of 32. But this is college basketball. This is a great college basketball game. I give them a lot of credit. They played very hard, and so do we, and we're fortunate to win.
Okay, we'll start with some questions with Rich Rubin, your first up.
Andy, I have two questions. First, did you enter the game expecting to take that higher percentage of your shots from beyond the arc? 22
well, we take what the defense gives us, Rich. When Evan and Isaiah get double teamed in the post and they kick it out, we need someone to make a darn shot. And our two best shooters, Taj and Noah Bauman, went 0 for 11. So Drew finally made our third three late in the game to give us extend that lead. I'm not sure if it was a 1 or 2 point game at the time, but Evan's not Superman. He can't get double teamed and score the ball in the post every time. If he gets double teamed, you got to pass it, which he does. And so 22 threes is not an extremely high number. They took 24, but we have to take what the defense gives us. Against Arizona, we shot very well from the 3-point line, but we have to have our guards and our wings make shots. And 3 for 22 is not very good at all, as you know. And our two best shooters to go 0 for 11, I don't think that's ever happened before. But that just shows our resilience. We're a defensive-minded team, and you have to win when you're not playing your best at times in this league. It's a grinded-out season. It's a long season, and this was a long game. It felt like this game took about 4 hours just because of the intensity and the closeness of it in the second half.
Andy, my other question is, in the last two games, the team has shot from the free throw line very well. Anything to explain the sudden change? Because tonight, it was over 80%.
Well, we have good shooters on our basketball team. I know Isaiah Mobley's been struggling a little bit. He missed one tonight. His percentage will increase. He's shooting the ball much better in practice. And Evan has really improved his technique. Evan was 9 for 11 today. He's getting great arc, and his follow through is really improved. So these guys are improving. If you remember, we didn't have an off season to really work with them. So hopefully you'll see them keep improving. Tonight, the foul line won it for us. Shot 82%, 26 of 32, and that really helped us.
Okay, Shotgun, you're up.
Andy, when you are struggling from outside, what's kind of the message to the shooters? Do you tell them to keep shooting because you're getting those good open looks, or do you ask them to start driving or doing something different?
Well, if it's a contested, then we want them to drive it. But if you're wide open, you need to shoot the ball. We have capable shooters on this team. In fact, I think we were shooting 40% as a team from the 3-point line going into the game. That's pretty high, especially in the league. We've been shooting very well. Now, the two games we lost, the UConn game and the Colorado game, our offense fell apart the last 7 minutes. So I think we just couldn't make a shot, and a lot of them were wide open, and so that happens. This game is very streaky at times, and some guys lose their confidence. But if Taj Edey or Noah Bauman's wide open, they need to shoot the ball, and as well as the other guys. They're all capable. Drew's shooting a very good percentage. He was 2 for 5 tonight, and he came in the game shooting over 50% from the three. So, yeah, we want them to take wide open shots. That's a great shot for us.
And then you talked about how the last 7 minutes of those two losses, things kind of fell apart. What was different in this game where it was kind of back and forth, kind of trading those spurts for you guys to finish off on a positive run?
Well, I think against UConn, our first loss, that was our first game without Ethan Anderson, so we didn't have the creativity to get easy buckets down the stretch, and we didn't really know how to play without him. He's been out over a month, but we just, if you go back in that, Evan teed our shooters up numerous times in their shooting pocket, and we just missed 7 straight threes down the stretch, and then we missed layups too. So same thing, Colorado. Evan went 5 for 14 with 5 turnovers that game, and our shooters couldn't make a shot. So it's a team game. You win and lose a team. And tonight, I thought our guys showed great composure because Arizona State was really playing well. And down last 4 or 5 minutes of the game when it was they had the lead, and we tied it. Then we took a 1-point lead, and And we just kept our composure and grinded it out defensively. And then we made a couple of big time shots down at the other end. And then we stepped up to the foul line and made all our free throws.
Mark Culkin, you had a question.
Yeah, Coach, great, nice, gritty win. The defense was there all night. What were you telling the guys during timeouts when the press was affecting them, how to attack it? Because it seemed like they kept making the same mistake over and over when they were turning the ball over.
Well, how many turnovers? Drew turned his back and dribbled late, and I think we had a 10-second violation, but that was only 2 turnovers. So it's not like we turned it over and over against the press. Drew, look, I can't. We went over it, and I said, "Don't turn your back. They're gonna run and jump you." And Drew spun and turned his back in the defense. So, that's on him. He's got to be better than that, and against pressure, and he will be. But he'll learn, and we'll show him the video. But that was the only time we turned it over against the press, other than the 10-second violation at the end of the first half. But Isaiah White came in and got fouled. He dribbled. You just got to be aggressive against it. A press is effective if you get the offense on their heels and you trap and they're passive. If you're aggressive against it, they fouled us numerous times. They fouled us in the backcourt, I think 3 times. So we went to the foul line and made our free throws. So the press didn't really bother us, other than Drew just making a uncharacteristic mistake when he turned his back on the defense.
Okay, that was a fair characterization. It just seemed like they seemed rattled by it, and they weren't finding the right guy to go to. And I know you guys practice it. So it was just a little concerning watching them not being able to perform against it. So
well, I disagree with you there, because we handled the press and we won by 9. So we'll take it. We made our free throws and we'll move on.
Back to shotgun.
And this is the first time USC's had the desert sweep since 1985, only the second time since Arizona State joined the conference. What does that say about the group and the program that you're able to do that when Arizona has been so dominant at home in the past? And, Arizona State's been a really tough place for you, 2 places you hadn't won before.
Well, it's a big road swing to win 2 games on the road in Arizona. We haven't won either place. We've lost a lot of close games here. Arizona's been terrific at home, winning 90-some% of their games. So to win back-to-back games on the road at Arizona is a credit to our program, our players. So they came out and played great against Arizona on both ends. And tonight we had our moments. We didn't play a great game tonight, but we played well enough to win on the road. And in this league, you take any win on the road. It's tough to win in this league at home, let alone on the road. So I'm very, very proud. Our coaching staff is extremely proud of our players. And to do it the first road sweep in Arizona since 1985, that's something that's a great start to our season. We're 3-1 in the league now, and 8-2 overall. And we just have to take it game by game, because this league is very good this year, and especially on the road.
And do you look at this as a potential, this weekend as a whole, as a potential tournament resume builder?
Well, they're 2 good teams we just beat, and we beat them on their home court. Now we play them again at home. We're not thinking about the tournament resume, although you need some of these wins at the end of the season. So this is 2 good ones for us. Certainly doesn't get us in the tournament right now, but it's a great start. And we came in this road swing, taking it game by game, and we thought we had a chance in both games, and we did. And our players stepped up and played well.
Any other questions? I don't see a raised hand. Okay, well, shotgun, one last one here.
Andy, just the presence of Evan on the defensive end. Obviously, he's been so good for you consistently on offense, pretty much except for 1 or 2 games, but 6 blocks tonight, and able to do it in different ways versus, in the man-to-man or zone, even stepping out and guarding Birds that one possession. Just his presence on the defensive end, what does it do for you overall?
Well, he has great timing, and he showed that tonight. I thought Drew Peterson had 3 blocks. He really did a great job in our zone. I think we had probably 4 or 5 blocks in the last 5 minutes. So Evan has long arms and great timing, and he doesn't foul when he does that. So it's a special skill that he has, and he's improved a lot defensively since he's been here, just in a short period of time. And so we just need him to keep playing like this. He had 20 points, 13 rebounds, 6 blocks, and then he had a huge assist to Drew for the 3-point shot, the one that we finally made to give us the extended lead, I think, from 1 to 4 at that time. So he had a complete game today, Evan did, and everybody wants him to shoot more and have more touches, but when you're getting double teamed every time you touch the ball and the whole defense is geared to stop you, I'm just so excited that he's making the right plays most of the time. And he had a couple turnovers early in the game, which he needs to get better at. But he played a complete basketball game tonight. We're very happy for him.
Okay, Andy, thanks for joining us. Congratulations. Enjoy your trip home. A reminder to the media that we have added a game on Tuesday, this Tuesday, the 12th, 6 p.m. against UC Riverside, first of 3 games next week. So we hope to see you at those games. And with that, we'll sign off.
Thank you.